How many can I get up in here tonight, bro? Let's see. I'm gonna sit back and wait. I got a new one. Episode 4. Episode 4 is on its way. I feel so dumb. I'm sitting up here talking to nobody. Episode 4 is on its way, man. It's processing right now. Once it gets done processing, I'm gonna go ahead and make sure I upload it on YouTube. I just want to see who's gonna come up in here, man. It's tough only having like 150 or 250 subscribers. It's a little tough, man. I'm gonna see who's gonna come up in here. There's a couple things I want to talk about, so we'll see who's gonna join. I feel real whack, man. Nobody. There's so many people you catch like doing live streams, and as soon as they go live and they got a bunch of Addie Price, what's up? Thanks for coming. Thanks for the show coming through, Addie. Appreciate it. But it's just funny watching a lot of people on YouTube who have, thousands and thousands of subscribers. As soon as they go live, they already got like hundreds of people watching. But thank you, Addie, for coming into the room. Thank you. Addie, have you seen my last couple videos that I put up? Like my last 2 videos? Have you seen my last 2? Where'd you go? You left? This is what I'm talking about, man. So we'll see what happens. Just wanted to come and holler at y'all before the video comes up. I got you. You here? I got you. Let me. I got you. You in here? Oh, that didn't even freaking. I wasn't even typing. I got you. You in here? See? Coming. I see my little numbers up there. Let's see if I can point it out. My little numbers up there. I don't know if y'all can see, but the people who's in here and the people who's not in here, it goes up to 1 and it goes back down to 0. 1 and 0. Addie, are you in the army or what? Oh, you are no. Are you in the army? Holler at your boy, man. Let me know. Let me know, man. Can you hear me? Send me a shout out. I'll send you. So, Addie, what I'm going to do in my next video, I'm going to give you a shout out because I know you tried to get in on the giveaway, and I think you was like a day late or something like that when you put in the 200 up there. But I'm going to give you a shout out, Addie. I'm going to give you a shout out. And I need to go on your YouTube and see if you got any videos. See if you got any videos on your YouTube or anything like that. I'm gonna go on your YouTube and see if you got any videos, but I'm gonna give you a shout. I'm gonna give you a shout on my live stream, which I'm gonna post, and so everybody can see that. And I'm gonna also give you a shout out on my next video. Okay, I got you. I got you, Battle. I got you. All right. So my girl Garcia's up in here. I got her. See you up in here too. That's what's up. So what's happening on my thing? I just want to see who I was gonna come in here before I post my next video. Okay, and right now it's updating up there. It only says that I have 1 person in here, but really I have 2. I may even have more. Here come my daughter. I know she's going to come in here. Okay, maybe not. But so Garcia, my sis, my battle went to basic. I got to give you a shout out too. You always commenting. No FedEx. What you mean by that, Addie? Oh, you work at FedEx. Okay, I got you. Well, thank you, Addie, for freaking checking me out. Okay. Dad used to serve and your brother, but thank you for checking me out and, just seeing what I was going through when I was in drill sergeant school and all that good stuff. It's good to know that even though people who aren't serving and, I don't know exactly who is following me, like who they are. So it's good to know that that someone who is not serving is still checking me out. I know there's a couple people who they don't serve in the military, you know what I'm saying, but they still come and check the videos out. But thank you, Addy, for coming to check me out. My boy I used to work with, back in Fort Knox, he just sent me a text message, asked me how much extra is drill pay. Okay, so I'm gonna answer that for all y'all. You know what I'm saying? So the extra pay for drill, when you go drill sergeant, extra pay is extra $300 a month. All right, for your first year. I believe it may be for your first 2 years, or it might be 300 for your first year and then like 375 for your second year. But so what's going on right now? So we're so short drill sergeants right now, they need drill sergeants to stay in and be drill sergeants. If you voluntarily do a third, it's automatic 2 years. Automatic 2 years. You have to do 2 years as drill sergeant. If you decide to do 3 years, they'll give you like an extra $800 a month, bro. $800. So not just to let the money move me, but just because, you know, I like being in the Army. And Garcia, you already know the whole drill sergeant thing. I love the fact that I'm a drill sergeant. I like being a drill sergeant. So just depending on how the rest of my, year and a half, 2 years go, I'm going to decide I might just do an extra third year. Okay. And I know there's different things. Instead of actually working at the unit, you know what I'm saying, for your very last year, I could decide to go back here in Fort Leonard Wood to the 43rd Reception Battalion, where so when me and Garcia, when we joined basic, I remember we were on the bus and we had different drill sergeants that were receiving us at the 43rd, and then they sent us to Bravo Company, Bravo 35th, right? So Bravo 35th drill sergeants came and picked us up. We got on the bus, and this is Drill Sergeant Hillman exact words as he's standing up on the freaking train in the trans. He's standing straight up in there. Those are the drill. Look, I'm gonna get like this in y'all face. Those are the drill sergeants that you guys had were pussies, just like that, bro. When he said that, I was just like, wow, you know what I'm saying? So, not to say, when you go to the 43rd, it's just more laid back. As a drill sergeant, it's more laid back. So, I got one of my leaders who went drill, I don't know, maybe 4 years ago. This back when I was at Fort Knox, and I was just a sergeant, and I had an E6 who was in charge of me. And he ended up going drill, and I kept in contact with him. And later on, while he was on the trail, he said, yo, I'm going to do my third year, but I'm going to go to the reception battalion instead. That way I can have that time with my family, but I can still be a drill. And I know he wanted to get that pay so he can help support his family, do what they had to do. So, yeah, Garcia, I know you remember it was scary as a champ. It really, and that's why I love right now so much being a drill sergeant, because I kind of get to relive being in basic training. And I was so motivated and just wanted to do so much good that it was just fun to me. You know what I'm saying? It was fun, but at the same time, I loved how the discipline that when I was in high school, before I joined the Army, I went through the NJROTC, the Naval Junior Recruit Training, you know what I'm saying, course. So I learned everything that I know as far as discipline, standing in formation and marching and stuff like that. I learned all that from the Navy. My mom was in the Navy for 20 years. And when I was in high school, I lived in Great Lakes, Illinois at that time. I lived in Great Lakes, Illinois, and I went to North Chicago High School. So they had an NJROTC program there, and that's where I learned everything I know from the military. You know what I'm saying? Military, Marines, or as you were, Army, Marines, Navy, Air Force, the discipline factor of it, marching, all that good stuff, is basically the same all across the board. You know what I'm saying? So Chamberlain was, yeah. She said Chamberlain was that one, but you did learn from her and how to be a female in the Army, and that's good. And see, that's why Garcia, that's why we had, even the female drill sergeants, they're tough too. They're in like their own little lane. You know what I mean? The female drill sergeants. So funny thing about Drill Sergeant Chamberlain, I don't know if you knew, but when she came on the trail with us, she had only been in the Army for like 4 years. 4 freaking years. You know what I'm saying? And remember, she was only a sergeant. She was an E5. She was a sergeant. And you remember Drill Sergeant Hillman, as soon as we got there, he was an E5, but he ended up one day he left. I don't know if he went to the board or something or just transitioning from his rank, but he came back. He left one time for like maybe a week at the most. And when he came back, he was wearing a staff sergeant rank. And I remember I asked him, I said, Drill Sergeant, what happened? Like your rank is different with it. I got promoted. So yeah, you know what I'm saying? I remember she was so what I think happened at that time, I think she went to school as a specialist. Same thing that happened with my roommate, the Drill Sergeant Candidate Lopez, right? So this dude was a specialist. He came to Drill Sergeant Academy as a specialist, and he was my roommate. And he said, you know, since he's there at the school, he's going to put on his E5 rank. He's going to pin on E5 for himself since he's at school just to be like everybody else, NCOs. But him getting E5 was contingent on him passing the school. And this dude, my roommate, got a distinguished honor grad. As a E4, the least amount of time in the Army, you got E7s that are at drill sergeant school. Some of them only got 2 years left in the Army. This dude was an E4, 4 years in the Army, outshining everybody. So I gotta respect him and give him props. Drill, you know, big shout out to my roommate, Drill Sergeant Lopez, bro. That dude was a freaking beast. That dude was a beast. Okay, so Addie said she was in a marching band. Marching band, not bad at all. Not bad. I was talking to one of the privates today who I had cleaning up, and he was hurt. He's hurt, but he's getting out of the Army because he was hurt. And I was telling him how the new generation nowadays, they come in the Army and, you know, they spent most of their time. It's just the way technology is and the way that the world is being brought up nowadays. People don't go outside and play and, you know, get hurt and all that stuff like they did back in the freaking 80s and 70s and 60s and stuff. We used to go outside and play all day. You know what I'm saying? You used to live in the country. You stop. You know what I'm saying? You big. Even as a youngin', you know what I'm saying? So you out there doing what you got to do. But nowadays, we got technology. We got so much, you know, all these apps and stuff like that. People don't want to go outside. We get entertainment out of just sitting here in front of the computer all day, playing video games all day. So your body's not used to being out there getting hurt and, you know, recovering on its own. So one of the privates I was talking to today, I was telling him about the exact same thing I just told you about. And he, you know, he told me, yeah, I was in the marching band. And I said, marching band ain't the same as freaking Army marching. You know, mind you, marching band is marching. And I know there's discipline in that, but it's the discipline between the marching band and the Army is just totally different. Okay. So, but that's that, man. That's that. Hey, I know I only got like 2 of y'all in here. This is a 13-minute live stream video. I need to do more live streams, man, and I want to. And I like the live streams because I don't have to do no editing or nothing like that. But I'm gonna go ahead. My video is ready to freaking upload on the YouTube. I'm gonna go ahead and upload it. It's like a 15, 16-minute video. I'm expecting it to take about 45 minutes to freaking upload. Y'all go check that freaking video out, man. Check that video out. The new Life on the Trail episode 4 is coming to you right now. All right. So I'm gonna close this live stream out. Thank y'all so much for coming to check me out. I appreciate you, Battle. Yeah, I'm gonna do more live streams. Thank you, Battle, for coming to check me out. Addie, thank you for coming to check me out. Y'all my only 2 that's in here right now, but it's all good. I appreciate y'all. I'm gonna end this one. Y'all be ready. Make sure you hit that bell notification. And the new episode 4 of Life on the Trail is gonna be coming at y'all in probably the next hour. Just be ready for it. All right. I'm gonna holler at y'all, man. Love y'all to death. Corona Boy Thirds. I'm out, bruh.